everyone, hope you're all having a happy Thursday. In today's video, we're going to be making a card. Man, I haven't made a card in a long time. But we're going to be making a card with some of my favorite buttons from lotsofbuttons.com. And we're going to show you how to make a ladybug with it. This is really cool. I hand circled out and cut these circles and I had a lot of fun. Here's what you're going to need. Today you'll need zip dry adhesive, a card base, dry adhesive, a sentiment and ink, 2 circles, one in red paper and one in black, foam adhesive, buttons from lotsofbuttons.com, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. Okay, so first what you'll need is to take your card base, which I have a card base already cut. This is a 5.5 by 5.5 card base. So what you'll need is to take your sheeted cardstock and cut it 5.5 by 11 and then fold it at 5.5. And that's how you get your card base that we'll be working with today. And this cardstock is from Stampin' Up. Next, you'll want to take your red and black circle and adhere them together. After you've adhered them together, what you'll want to do is to take some of your adhesive foam, and this is one that I've already used all the little circles out of, but you can cut this up and use it as another sheet, which is a really cool money saving idea. Here's what I did. I just cut that into the size I wanted it, and then I took the little sheets off, and here it is. So then we can simply just attach that to our card. Here's what it looks like now. The next thing you want to do is decide where you want your buttons to go. Now I'm using 6 buttons from lotsofbuttons.com, and we're just going to make them go in a circle. So we have 6 buttons here that we're going to put in a circular motion, and then we're going to have one of the buttons just sort of in the center. And that is how we're going to incorporate buttons in today's project. I really love doing this just because it's a fun idea to get those black buttons. And if you're like me, I have a lot of black buttons. So what we're going to do is adhere these down using zip dry adhesive. I normally use different glue dots or something of that sort. But today I wanted to use some zip dry because I just love using zip dry. I've met the company many times and they just are such a great company. And their adhesive stays a lot longer than you would think. Okay, so our buttons are down, and they're all down, and now what you can do is if you don't like how they're positioned, you can move them, and the adhesive still hasn't set in, which is really cool that you can mess around with the buttons for a little while and see exactly if you have them in the right area and change them, which I like about that, and I think you all will too. So what we're going to do next is stamp our sentiment, and our sentiment is from my Creative Time with Emma. She has a great set out, and I just love this one. This one's one of her first year in releases, I know for sure, and we're going to stamp it in the Memento Paris Dusk ink that you can pick up at your local craft store. So all you need to do is ink this up and then stamp it. One thing I forgot to mention is what we're going to do to our card is we're going to stamp, or we're going to cut the corners off by rounding them with a corner rounder, which this is from We Are Memory Keepers, and I just love this one. It just works so great. So after we do that, another thing that I forgot to mention is that we're going to take a white gel pen and go tick lines around the card. How stinking cool does this look? All you have to do is get a white gel pen, go around the corners with your own handwriting, and it looks fantastic. I'm so happy with today's card and button tutorial. Hope you enjoy, and make sure to check out Lots of Buttons at www.lotsofbuttons.com. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.